I looked up ferries today. I
What
thought ferries
ferries?
are supposed to be cheap to like Bahamas. Just ferries out of Miami.
No, not
No,
anymore
not
because
no
people
more. It was
travel.
like
Yeah,
6
exactly.
months ago.
I know.
Bro.
I was like, bro,
You're
ferries
dumb.
is just as much as flights.
Wait, what's a fare? What are you
It's
saying?
like a boat ride, ferry.
Oh, a fare.
He was not saying no fair.
You were saying
You
fair.
were saying fair.
No, I
F-A-
said ferry.
You didn't say that,
Bro,
bro.
I was hearing fair.
That's
Like
literally
the
said
He
ferry.
said
An airfare.
I said,
yes.
I was like, I was looking at ferries.
No, you said fares.
Bro,
His
stop.
mouth is
I
even moving
promise
different.
you,
I'm looking at his
I
face.
promise y'all niggas I just said
No,
ferry.
you did not.
I said,
When you listen to this on Tuesday,
Stop saying you promise. It's recorded.
No, bro, when you slow it down, you're going to hear me say ferry.
No, wait.
Fair.
I literally said it just like that. I said ferry.
Bro, we need to.
It sounds like fair. I said ferry. I literally said it just like that.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Saving for the Pod, episode number 30. Here with the squad. Another beautiful Friday night. Great week. How y'all boys feeling?
good. Missing Brandon still though.
Yes, definitely missing Brandon.
Missing my dog. I'm tired.
You
You
tired?
Mhm.
They've been running you into the ground still.
Corporate, bro. I forgot
You need to
how
leave that
much you work
job.
in corporate.
Yeah.
He was so excited for that too.
I know. I mean, I like the job now.
This is
and I like it,
enterprise all over again, but with better pay.
which is all I wanted from the start, and it's
Yeah.
less physical. and
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
the
in
job
sun.
you had before,
Yeah.
you wasn't doing shit. I feel like
Nah.
you could coast.
At Enterprise.
No, the job after that.
Oh yeah.
So
I
now
mean, no,
you
that's
just went
not true,
back.
that's
You
not
basically
true.
just went back to enterprise with
No,
a raise,
that's not
which
true.
is what they wanted you to do, is to be a manager, and
No,
they don't give you a raise.
at my last job, I was not. I was actually doing a lot of stuff. My problem was that they underpaid me. They
Yeah.
cut my pay because I was actually we were like
I will say you were
growing. We were growing our department. Our numbers had expanded. My numbers expanded.
Expanded.
your body count.
Yeah, so like our program numbers expanded and our
Yeah.
participation went up, and we had just implemented a whole bunch of new programs. But then it was just like, well, we're just gonna take some money out of your
Well, you were
pocket.
underpaid, but I know you didn't do nothing. I was in there when you was in there.
Yeah, I
in
wasn't.
the
I
office
wasn't
sometimes.
underpaid. Fool, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Phil is
I just said you were
confusing right
under-
now.
I just said you were underpaid.
And he
You
said,
said-
no,
I'm
I
like,
was
yes,
not.
I'm like, you.
He said I was not underpaid.
I was underpaid. Yeah,
He just-
I was like,
He just wanted to
His
disagree.
reflex is just to disagree no
And
matter
now,
what.
and now
I
we
didn't
got
like
it
the way
on,
that
and
sounds.
now we got it
Bro.
on the.
I didn't like the
Phil,
way that
you're
sounds.
you're smart. Hell no. I'm stupid.
As
I was about to let this
I-
nigga fill you into a conversation.
I could
bro.
trick him in anything, but I will say I've been in the office with you and you wasn't doing
That's
shit.
grind your. You better grind your gears about that, Zach.
But-
about Phil
filling
filling
some of
people
But
it.
into a
anyway,
conversation.
I will just say that you just said that you weren't underpaid after you said you were underpaid 5 minutes ago.
I was underpaid, bro.
Okay,
which one is it?
make up your
For
mind.
the record, for the record.
Initially, I wasn't underpaid,
You were just paid.
but then they cut my pay, so that made me
okay.
feel underpaid
Mm.
Okay.
for the work that I was doing. But when Luke came to the office, I was still making my average salary. That was cool, because I mean the work wasn't that difficult, so it felt like it was adequate. It wasn't until they cut my pay and was like, "Hey, go work in another department," where I'm like, "Y'all got me fucked up."
We got to find you something else.
No, 'cause
You
I
ever
like
thought
what I
about
do now.
stripping?
I don't think I got the meat for that.
You don't think you got the meat for it?
Yeah, it ain't Arby's, bro.
You ain't got the meats.
Pod name right there.
I ain't got
That
the meats
easy.
for that. Yeah, for real. First 5 minutes in.
I ain't got the meats for that.
I know.
Today was National Donut Day. Y'all boys didn't get a donut, did you?
Nah, I didn't even realize it's National
Yeah.
Donut Day.
Yeah, that's why
That's why it was sold.
Salty Donut was sold out with everything. But we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But first topic, it was a TikTok that AJ had sent. The question was, what is a restaurant that we will not eat at no matter how hungry we are?
I think it was a reel, cause I don't have TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But
It
it was
might have
probably a
been a reel.
TikTok, and then
Yeah,
they put it on reels.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
But y'all got one?
I mean, I have
A
few.
restaurant that Luke
But
is about to go in. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not gonna throw them all out there because I want some like y'all to get a
No,
chance.
throw them all out there.
Golden Corral.
Ooh.
I'll never eat at Golden Corral.
Have you ever
No.
eaten there?
I could be No,
You've never
You
eaten
never
there?
eaten at
I've
Golden
been
Corral?
inside, but I've never eaten there.
You went inside and just walked out?
I went inside, I looked around, and I decided that wasn't for me.
Okay.
So
I'll never eat
a
there.
as a jit, I did like it for a little bit, because I don't know when Golden Corral became a worldwide establishment, but I feel like I remember when they started popping up, And after church, when I actually used to go to church, like we would go there. And
Wait,
I mean, as a
You went to
kid,
church, man?
yeah, I used to go
And
to
you
church.
don't like God? I understand.
Don't like God.
I
That's
don't not like God.
you
I
hate
just
God.
not
say
sure
it.
if the nigga's real. That's all.
Anyway, as a kid, I mean, you have a point, but as a kid, like buffets just
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, they're
slap.
like-
those seem good to you.
yeah, and I only like
But
the
then you,
breakfast.
but then you grow up and you're like, damn,
Yeah.
I don't want that shit.
Nah,
Luke
buffets
grew up and was
the
like, I
move.
want to spend $100 a meal.
No, I'm not. I'm just not trying to eat a Golden Corral. Anyway, Arby's is another one that I hate.
Nah, the roast
Yes.
beef sounds used to smack.
You actually took that one from me.
No.
You sleep.
Arby's, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arby's.
Not
Yeah.
even at curly fries?
I'm not going to eat at Arby's, bro.
Bro, remember Phil had a whole spiel. He said that you can
Arby's
get
fries
you can
are
get
the-
roast beef at a good rate.
Yeah.
I was 13 years old. I can get roast beef at a good rate, bro. What?
I'm like, fuck you mean? There's a couple. I gotta think.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said that's
the-
why you wanted us to go, not because you had them all.
No,
I mean,
but
I
those
do
are
have
those
other
are
ones, I just
those
can't
are
think of them right
two
now.
those are two good ones. For me, y'all probably already know my two, but Subway, of course, number one. Subway, dumb trash.
Yeah.
I will give them their cookies. That's about it. But no matter what, like when I see
They fell off though. They used to, I feel like they used to be good back in the day, or
Like
decent
those-
back in the
those
day.
Cranberry
A little
joints.
bit.
Them cranberry was it orange?
Raspberry cheesecake cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them used to be
Those are
smack.
good.
yeah, the subs when I used to like meatball subs, theirs were okay, but
They tuna
Out-
used to be good too.
outside their tuna until
They
you
just
found
can't-
out it wasn't really
It
tuna.
wasn't even tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was recently.
And then besides that, Wendy's be looking good as fuck too, but
Uh-huh.
I've gotten food poisoning from Wendy's twice. So
Yeah, my sister. I took like a 5-year break from
Yeah.
from Wendy's because my sister every time she went, she would like get like hives and stuff, and
Yeah.
it didn't happen to me. I was just like, nah, y'all doing that to my sister. I can't
Yeah.
bang with you like that.
Yeah, but Arby's is another one. I've never actually eaten Arby's, but it just doesn't look good or appetizing.
really?
to me.
Don't
Yeah.
knock it till you try
Yeah,
it.
if you haven't eaten it, then
Long John Silver's
You tripping?
is trash. You like Long John
have you
Silver's?
have you eaten there before, or is it just
No,
you don't like how it
I think I've
looks?
been there once. I've been there once, I think.
No,
But
they're
a
little
while ago.
sandwiches is good, man.
Oh, let's do stuff that's not fast food.
Yeah.
I mean,
Outside
Golden
of-
Corral was a good one.
Yeah,
but
outside of
other
fast
than-
food, I can't think of anything though.
Yeah.
All my choices are fast food.
I think since college,
Applebee's. I can't-
Applebee's, Ruby Tuesday, probably not.
I feel like
I've
Ruby
never
Tuesday's
heard
not that bad, but I just haven't
since-
been in a long
Since
time.
college, we used to go to IHOP and Denny's a lot. I don't know if I'd go to IHOP anymore.
What?
It's Steak and Shake
Yeah.
for me.
You wouldn't go to IHOP? Steak and Shake's lit. You wouldn't go to IHOP?
No, I don't think
I
so.
actually think
I don't think I'll
agree
go to
on
IHOP.
Steak and
no more.
Wow.
I wouldn't eat
Yeah.
at Steak and Shake.
I
Luke's
switched
girl,
up.
Luke's changing on
Wait,
me.
you
For
didn't
real.
go to, where would you get your pancakes from, bitch?
First Watch, maybe.
Out
Bruh,
here,
I'm
girl.
trying to spend
Kiki's
$100 a
not
meal.
good. Kiki's is cheap. Kiki's is cheap, but it's
Where is it?
there's a few of them. There's one in Boca, one up by me. There's a bunch in Orlando.
Yeah,
There's one literally like 10 minutes from my house.
But he really forgot where he came. He
For
forgot about
real,
IHOP.
he
That's
forgot his
crazy.
roots.
I mean, I respect that they had affordable food when I was in college, but
But as like a late night, we don't really go out like that. One, because of COVID, but just I feel like we don't go out like that anymore. But as a late night meal, like obviously Denny's, IHOP,
Mhm.
that's still I feel like a staple. I would choose that.
If
over
we went to
McDonald's.
IHOP right now, or after a night out, Luke would love it.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
What about you, Phil? You got any?
Steak and Shake.
Yeah, Steak and Shake. I agree.
Non-fast food, what would you pick?
I love Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake's lit.
I mean, I guess places that don't got vegan options.
Yeah, it's easier for him.
Yeah.
Why? I thought being vegan wasn't an inconvenience.
Yeah, I thought it was easy.
I thought it was
I
easy.
mean, it's not because I would end up.
Oh, bro, you're gonna fill yourself into a
Nah, you're right,
conversation.
You're right. I take that back. AJ, you said Applebee's.
Yeah, I can't really think of much else, but Applebee's. I know as soon as we move on, I'm gonna think of another one. Oh, Olive Garden. I don't really like Olive Garden that much.
I kind of like Olive Garden.
I haven't eaten.
Olive Garden's the IHOP of
No, it's
Italian
not.
food.
Stop.
Bro, it
And
really
pasta.
is.
It
It
is.
is
You
the
wanna-
What's that
it
place
is
that's
terrible.
in the Midwest?
Carrabba's?
No, it's an Italian place,
Oh, it's in the Midwest though.
but it's
But this is
I
everywhere.
mean, it's a chain.
Olive
It's in-
Garden
it's
is the
in more
IHOP
than-
of Italian
It's in
food.
more than just the Midwest, but it's an Italian place, and you can get it's like basically almost it's pretty much fast food.
Is
Italian.
Carrabba better than
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Olive Garden?
Nah.
Yeah, I think
I think are they not the same chain? Olive Garden and Carrabba's
probably
and
but
Macaroni Grill. I feel like they all just the same shit.
yeah, but Olive Garden's like I feel like it's their cheapest.
But they got the
version.
breadsticks.
But the breadsticks are trash.
I know. They definitely
You could
are.
throw them at someone and give them a concussion.
I
And then they
agree.
have the unlimited salad too.
Oh,
and
Fazoli's.
unlimited-
I've never heard
Oh,
of
Fazoli's.
You ever had Fazoli's?
Fazoli's trash.
Right, it's so bad.
Yeah, but Olive
Olive
Garden,
Garden's 10
maybe
steps
like
ahead of that.
Fazoli's
Ten-
like the
10
mall joints.
steps.
Yeah.
Just in an establishment.
Fazoli's what?
Like the mall, that pizza
No,
restaurant.
that's
always
Sbarro's.
Sbarro's
yeah.
is Sbarro's is better than Olive Garden.
Sbarro's isn't bad. Fazoli's is like fucking Dunkin' Donuts food.
You like Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah. That's
No, not no
facts.
more.
Oh my
You
god,
really
I don't
changed.
eat, yeah, I don't eat Dunkin'
Who
Donuts
are
no
you,
more.
bro?
he really thinks he's
I
bougie.
forgot about that one. I don't eat Dunkin' Donuts.
My dog done got sophisticated.
You eat Starbucks,
Yeah,
huh?
I do. I eat a little bit of Starbucks, but not Dunkin' Donuts.
He's more of a
You're
Panera.
wild,
He's not
bro.
even a donut guy anymore. He's like a
But
croissant.
I feel like lately I've been trying more like
Ever since
local
you got in
breakfast
that relationship.
You more into
started
croissants and
eating,
souffles
yeah,
and
you know, Danishes and shit.
yeah, pastries.
You gotta act like he knows what he's talking about when it comes to
Exactly.
cuisine.
You be tasting coffee and shit now from around the world.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's like, oh,
All right. Any other restaurants? None.
Nah, I know I'm gonna
Nope.
think of another one later, but that's it.
All right, just blur them out as we continue to move on. So, this is kind of in the same realm of a segment we've had going on of women saying shit that men can't do. But a recent tweet was a young lady asking everybody else how they would feel if they got taken on a date and a man paid with a Cash App card. Of course, her ass got torn up in the comments, and we about to go in a little bit right now, but now apparently there's only certain forms of payment to make these women happy. You can't pay with a Cash App card, can't pay check, can't pay.
paying with a Cash App card is like playing with a Rush card. What are you doing with a Rush card?
What's a rush card?
No, it's
The
not
Russell
the
Simmons
same
card.
thing.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
That's like a EBT, like food stamp type
Nah,
card.
Rush card is just cash. It's just a prepaid
Is it?
credit card.
But
yeah.
but Cash App isn't like that. Isn't like a food stamp card.
Nah.
It's like
no, he
you
said
a-
a prepaid credit card.
It's
he
a
didn't say
prepaid
not a
credit
food
card.
stamp
Rush,
card.
Rush ain't like a food stamp card.
But Cash
you
App
gotta
is
have
your
the money.
own money. You gotta
Rush
have
is
money
the
on
same
there.
Yeah,
thing.
but it's
So I don't get.
what do you wait? What are you not understanding?
No,
Luke?
I'm saying. I thought he was saying that Cash App was like an EBT, but then
No.
But
Oh.
I was
Saying
just
that,
clarifying
yeah.
that
He was saying
not.
the Russ one was like an EBT.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not.
But he's saying Russ isn't like isn't like an
It's-
EBT.
No, it's
Yeah.
Cash App just without the app.
Okay, but now knowing that, like, still, what's the difference? It's still your money at the
money,
end of the day
yeah.
that you paid with.
I don't care how you pay. If I'm
Yeah.
eating for the free ski, I don't
Well,
give
if
a
We
shit.
don't care, but why do these women care? That's what I
I
want to
don't know.
They always got
Do y'all,
something to criticize.
I guess this is a segue.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have an established bank?
do y'all right?
Yeah, you don't have no Bank of America,
Then
no
you-
Wells Fargo."
Do y'all pay for 100% of your dates and when y'all go to restaurants with your girls?
No,
No.
You do?
100%? No.
I feel like you do.
But we
No,
also have a joint bank account where,
I mean, that makes
yeah,
sense.
we're not
Y'all,
separate.
Married.
y'all are different.
I wouldn't want to pay for 100% of my girls' food.
Cause I thought he said 400%.
No, I wouldn't pay that much.
But I mean, I know that's another thing that's a a topic for a conversation on social media is should a guy pay for all of the meals or whatever?
Yeah, when I see that, that blows my mind. Because, I mean, I know me and Tatiana, again, are different. We have our joint bank account, but it's like, I feel like there's a lot of people out here with joint bank accounts. And all the tweets I'm seeing is like, men should be paying the bills. Men should be paying all the rent. Men should be like, damn, y'all don't split nothing? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
I'm
their
just
that's
saying,
their shopping money.
if
bro.
I'm paying all that, you should not have a voice. I should get toppy every day. I should come home to a cooked meal every day.
Mhm.
My
Oh,
house should
God.
stay clean all the time.
Go off, King.
If I'm paying all that, and again, I make this argument all the time. It's like women are in the workforce now. Women are making a lot of money
Now, like it just happened.
He's like, y'all welcome. I let y'all in.
Nah, look, I didn't let y'all in.
I let y'all in so you
I
can
never
pay for
suppressed y'all,
your meals.
but yeah, they balling, they doing their thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you doing your thing, if I'm still paying everything and you doing your thing, now you just leeching.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
you
I
getting
don't-
over.
Yeah. I don't see it either. I mean, me and my girlfriend, we split
Yeah.
everything.
It's like
But
60
it's-
Like
40 in my
probably
relationship.
I would say about 50-50 for me.
Really?
It's not even like, it's irresponsible at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like to
Yeah.
expect
Yeah.
him to pay for everything. Like, so you want this nigga to be broke?
But I will say this is the first relationship that I've been in where it's been 50-50.
Really?
Normally it's like 90-10
But
me
is
or
that
100-0 me.
Is that you being
Nah,
like,
I'm
let me,
open.
because I know how you are, Luke. You're a certified
Yes.
lover boy,
Yes.
and I can see you wanting to pay for 100% of this shit.
No, I mean I want to pay for stuff. Yes, I'm not just going to let
Yeah.
one person pay. But in other relationships, like nobody would even like take their card out or even
Would you
even
let
offer.
them?
Would I let them? Yeah.
All right. Because I mean, you
but
know how you are, Luke.
My girlfriend now is the first one who was like, "No, that's fine."
Well,
I
he's
got it."
starting. He's not going to IHOP anymore, so
True.
he's going to more expensive
I was
places.
just gonna say that.
Now he's
yeah.
like,
I'm like, you paying this time?
that bill be $350. He like $350.
He's like divided by 2.
divided by two. What would the tip be?
In the past relationships, was it ever a conversation?
Nah, they almost expected me to pay all the time.
But did you feel like you could have that conversation?
Or they would've
I don't
left
know.
you?
I feel like, well, I mean, obviously I could have the conversation. I haven't been in a ton of long
Yeah.
relationships like you. But I mean, I feel like I could have the conversation if I actually
Yeah.
wanted to sit them down. And
Yeah,
say
Sit
some
them
shit.
down and be like, listen.
I feel like it's
I
always
need
been
you to come out of
60-40.
pocket.
60-40.
Yeah. Like, I generally pay a good chunk of stuff.
60%.
No, 40. He's the 40.
Oh,
No, I'm 60. Yeah. But my last one was probably like 65, 35. I felt like I was paying for a lot.
65. There's
Really?
a
'Cause
5% difference.
Yeah.
I feel like she was making money, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was.
Oh.
And I was still paying. Well, I only date girls that make more than me, which is weird. That I'm always 60,
see, and I didn't want to put your business out, which you have brought on the podcast before, but
Yeah, I only date women that make more than
the
me.
fact that you still paying the higher percentages
Blows my mind.
and you
That means
date-
that you're pie.
It means I'm stupid. It means I'm fucking stupid.
So
Don't tell him he's not, because then he'll start saying he's smart.
yeah.
then he'll change. What were you
He's
going to say,
bring
Luke?
up a point?
No, I wasn't gonna bring up nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on paying with a Cash App card?
Nah, I'd do it.
And if anything,
I'd pay with coins if I needed to.
especially with Cash App now, you have the whole stocks and crypto that you can buy on there. So niggas is probably getting a decent amount of money on Cash App. So why not pay?
Only thing is, I mean, not to like, there's anything wrong with it, but you should be paying for everything with a credit card.
You should?
Yeah.
And
Does
just
Cash
pay
App
it
have
off?
a credit card? I know Venmo does, right?
I don't think, because you get points, you get rewards, there's fraud protection. You don't have
Or you don't
you don't
fraud
have any of
protection, none
that stuff with debit cards, regardless of what the debit card is. Like, there's fraud protection, but
I
if
got
it's,
fraud
if they
protection.
take if they take your money, like, it's gonna take, like, from your bank account or whatever, or your debit card is gonna take 6 days minimum or whatever, how many business, whatever the policy is, to get your money
and they
back.
have to dispute it.
If
for
it's
credit
and
card.
yeah, they have to dispute it. If it's a credit card, you just dispute it right away. They don't charge you.
There you go.
Plus, you get points. There's rewards.
I've seen
There's
that
everything
on,
like that. But
on
you
the-
also have to make sure you pay off your credit card every month on time, so you don't accrue interest.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard because I don't really use my credit card a lot.
Well, that's what you should use your credit card
You
only.
I
don't,
don't
you
like
don't get no
to.
rewards.
Yeah, that isn't. But why don't you like to? Because you're also building credit.
I don't know because I don't really look at my credit card statements a lot because I don't.
What do you look at right now?
Hmm?
What do you look at right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. My debit card.
You look at your debit card statements, no?
Yeah.
You look at what you're spending on your debit card.
Mhm.
Why can't you do that for a credit card?
It don't process as fast.
Yes, it does.
Huh?
No, it don't.
Yeah,
No, it don't.
it'll be pending right away. You'll see it there, and then it'll go through. Bro, I have 2
Nah.
credit cards. I know what you
I don't
gotta.
know, bro. I
tell
don't know,
me.
bro.
I'm with AJ on this.
It don't process as
You're
fast as
asleep.
debit cards.
It definitely
I'm
does.
asleep, but I don't do it. Like I rarely ever use my credit card.
That's. I mean, it's good because you're not gonna forget to pay it and end up having to pay a bunch. But if you're looking at what you're spending on your debit card, you might as well be doing that on a credit card, and you're gonna be getting money back. You're gonna be getting points
That's
or whatever.
if you pay it off. If you're able to pay it off
Yeah.
in total.
And you shouldn't like. I
You
don't
should be
ever. I don't
able to.
ever spend more than what I would regularly spend. With
Yeah, I
it.
don't either, but I just
Yeah.
I'm just so used to having it as an emergency. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, if I ever got in a
Mhm.
jam, I got my credit card, I'm straight.
Yeah.
So that's how I
You could
use
still
it.
do that even if you're
Yeah.
paying stuff off. It's not like
I know, but it's I don't know how to explain it. It's a older,
But I mean,
It's like an
older thought process.
Yeah.
I
it's
guess.
it's like a fear almost, because I had to get over it too, because you're like, oh, I don't want to.
but at the same time, like some people have credit card limits, so they can't pay
Yeah.
with everything with a credit card unless they have multiple, like you do, like you're saying.
Yeah, but after after you have a credit card for a year
Yeah.
and you pay it off on time or whatever,
There
like
is
my
your-
first limit was like $500.
Yeah.
Then as soon as they saw I was paying
They
it off
had
all the time,
money.
they're like, $10K. You have a $10K limit.
Yeah, my first limit was actually pretty high. I was like, wait, y'all give me this much?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how they try to
It's like,
get
what
you
are
into
y'all
spending
doing?
too much.
Why y'all
But
giving me this much money?
Yeah.
like you should always be buying all your gas on a. You should have a credit card just for gas
I should
only.
get a
If
credit card for
that
gas only. Yeah.
if that's what you wanted to do, because
Well,
you
that
know what
and
you're gonna be spending.
groceries and like other food is essentially all I use my.
I don't
credit
work
card
for American Express,
Yeah.
but the American Express Blue Card is perfect for for gas and groceries,
He's trying to
especially.
sell us.
No, because I have a different one,
you got to deal with them
and they
niggas?
were no, I have a different one. He was telling me all the benefits
He
of
gets
that, and I
commission.
was like, I should probably get this one instead of the one I have because I have the travel one, and it was last year. We did no traveling because it was a pandemic, so I wasn't really getting as many. I wasn't getting the same benefits or the same amount of points I would be getting if I had a different card. But yeah, American Express Blue
Speaking of
would be
travel,
the one.
I looked up ferries today. I
What
thought ferries
fares?
are supposed to be cheap to like Bahamas, just ferries out of Miami.
No, not
Nah,
anymore
not
because
no
people
more. It was
traveling.
like
Yeah,
6 months ago.
I know.
bro.
I was like, bro,
You're
ferries
dumb.
is just as much as flights.
Wait, what's a fare? What are you
It's
saying?
like a boat ride, ferry.
Oh, a fare.
He was not saying no fair.
You were saying
You
fares.
were saying fair.
No, I
F-A-
said ferry.
You didn't say that,
Bro,
bro.
I was hearing fair.
That's
Like
literally
the,
said
the
ferry.
said
An
airfare.
airfare,
I said,
yeah.
I was looking at ferries.
No, you said fares.
Bro,
His
stop.
mouth is
I
even moving
promise
different.
you.
I'm looking at his
I
face.
promise y'all niggas I just said
No,
ferry.
you did not.
I said-
when you listen to this on Tuesday,
Stop saying you promise. It's recorded.
No, bro, when you slow it down, you're going to hear me say ferry.
No, wait.
I literally said it just like that. I said ferry.
Bro, we need to.
It sounds like fair. I said ferry. I literally said it just like that.
nah.
I
But why
promise
would
you.
you be taking a ferry
he's
to
feeling
the
us.
fucking Bahamas or
I
whatever?
don't know.
you
It just
said?
seems like something cool because I never took a ferry. So I'm like, oh, let me just go hop
I've
on
never also.
There's
I haven't
there's
heard
a, there's a
anything about
boat trip.
ferries
It's
being
not.
cheap.
Do they call it a ferry? Did you look
They
it
call
up?
it
They call it a ferry, but
cruise.
there's a
Ferry.
boat trip.
It's a
that-
cruise.
It's a ferry. That's what it's called when you pay for the ticket. It's literally called a ferry. And you can take it to the Bimini or the
Bimini.
Bimini.
What
And
you said?
You said Bimini.
Bimini. Is it Bimini?
Bimini, yes, Bimini.
Bimini. Yeah.
So wait. Now that
Bimini?
you just made that mistake, do you take back your ferry?
No, I said
That's a
ferry.
C and
Oh, okay.
You can take it or to the Grand.
All right.
Like, Grand
Let's
Island,
move on.
whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired of you saying dumb shit. No matter where you sit.
What dumb shit did I say?
Fairs.
Fair.
I said ferries, but
He
whatever.
I'm
also,
looking at
he also,
fairs.
what was the one before where he said, no, I'm underpaid or I'm overpaid.
Yeah. That was dumb, but other than that, I think I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was a
We're only
requested
2 topics in.
a requested topic by our boy Gabe.
TMZ game
Yes, he wanted to know, can men be body shamed?
all the time.
What y'all think? How so?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But how so?
Be fat.
Well,
Phil's doing it right now.
biggest thing is, which all the three out of the 4 here get shamed by this because we're not over 6 feet.
All facts.
So
Yeah.
all the women that have, if you're not over 6 foot, stay out of my DMs.
Getting beard shamed. I get beard shamed all the
Yeah.
time.
So
Yeah, there's
being
beard shame.
shorter
I
than
hate
6
it
foot,
actually.
beard shamed.
Really?
All I want is a beard that
Yeah,
connects.
yours isn't connecting. You're also bald and had hairline issues for a little bit,
Jesus
so that's
Christ.
another.
I didn't really have hairline issues.
That hurt me.
I had thinning issues. That's not a hairline issue.
I mean,
My
but-
hairline was intact. I was just balding
no.
after my headline.
Mm,
No, my hairline was fine. Fam, you tripping? Bruh.
Anyways,
Bruh,
so
I can show you
niggas-
where my thinning is at. My hairline was fine.
yes, but then it started receding.
Yes, what do you mean it's
Nah.
bad? I'm
Nah,
looking
fam.
at it.
Nah,
Anyways,
fam.
If
so
you grew your hair out right now, would you have a hairline?
Yes,
bro, we're not trying to
Where?
jump in.
though?
I would have a
Not in the
hairline.
front.
Yes, I would, bro. You wildin', I would.
Stop
Alright.
body shaming my
Okay,
dog.
you're right, you're right.
we
That's
not
crazy.
we not
You're
trying to jump
You're
in
right.
on the
I'm
men
sorry.
body
I'm
shaming.
sorry. Yeah,
But-
I don't think the men should be body shamed. By the way, so
We-
let me stop.
Of course. I mean, men
I'm almost out of hair too.
do body shame women, but women try to act like they don't do the same to us, and it happens. I won't say it happens more, but it happens at just as high of a rate.
I think it happens more. It's just that, you gotta take it on the chin and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's okay.
And then of course your dick's
Which one
little.
happens more?
Yeah, dick's little.
Yeah,
Wait,
dick's
which
little. Is
which one happens more?
Men get body shamed more.
Than women?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I
Because
don't think so.
women, Wait, what? Fuck, I forgot the point I was gonna make.
Shit.
I just pulled a fill.
But in an ideal world, I mean, obviously, I think that none of us, but I don't think we really body shame people outside of our group.
Yeah.
It's really just making fun of each
Okay,
other.
this is the point
Yeah.
I was gonna
Not
make.
body shame
In an
people
ideal
outside of
world,
the
we
group.
wouldn't.
No, Phil definitely does, but
I
that's
body
not.
shame people all the time. Like my homeboys, I body shame them all the time.
All right, Zach, make your point.
So you were saying women get you were saying men get body shamed more than women.
That's what he said. Yes.
Men body shame women. Women body shame women. On a typical basis, men aren't body shaming other men.
That's not true. We talk about our homeboys for being fat all the time. Men body shame men all the time.
Yeah.
Not as much as women
That's
body
not
shaming.
true. If you
I don't know.
If you
Phil
join
has a good point.
if you join somebody, you literally body shame. Anytime you go and give
If we
somebody
did a
30
poll,
straight,
this would lose.
of course it
Of
will
course,
lose.
of course, it would lose. But if you really think about it though, because I mean, what's publicly more, I don't want to say like marketable or something, but it's more out there is just women being body shamed because they. So I think on a mass scale they are body shamed more.
Yeah.
But just like women, yeah.
Okay.
But just like person to person, I think guys body shame each other more than girls body shame each other.
Easily.
I don't know.
Like no, like face to face, yes. Women may body shame each other behind their backs, but face to face, guys do it way more.
Oh, little ass beard you got over there. Nigga, you was just talking about my hairline in my face.
No, it was just a fact. He wasn't making fun of you.
That's
He wasn't making. We weren't making jokes.
Sure, whatever, Luke.
We were just trying to prove a point.
But we talk about your little hands to your face all the time. That's we body shame you all the time.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts.
Exactly. Like-
But I'm saying that last one wasn't meant as a joke. Like we were just talking about.
I felt body shamed then.
Okay.
And
Well,
I mean,
you know what? I'm sorry.
at the end of the day, body shaming is body shaming regardless.
Right.
But when men do it, it's like jokes. We're not ever really taking that shit seriously. Whereas with, you take it seriously.
I don't know.
Sensu.
I think
I'll
that
say
I think
sensu.
men in general pass off a lot of serious stuff as a joke, just so that it doesn't show that it affects them,
As a coping mechanism.
and just like making fun of each other, and so it's just like, all right, we're picking at each other's insecurities in a fun way, but we're really saying them, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I think that it seems like men aren't body shamed as much, at least from like male to male perspective, or just in general, because most of the time it's done in that manner.
Yeah,
That's true.
I literally body shame my best friend all the time, and then I feel bad about it. But I'm like, I need to motivate him to lose weight.
Yeah.
But then you just said you take offense to it when people body shame you, so you shouldn't.
I don't take
shame
offense
nobody.
to it.
And guys a lot of times will try to use it, like you said, as a tool to.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
I
like,
just
that's
said
how I'm gonna
men
motivate.
don't take it seriously, and you made a face. I think
Yes.
that's what he was getting at.
Yeah.
I didn't say I take offense. So I said people take offense to it.
Okay.
I mean, I get talked about by you niggas all the time, every day. If I was take offense to it every single time, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, by now. So.
Because you weak.
Exactly.
You would have done what?
Exactly.
Because he's weak.
But nah, the 6 foot thing is like the main thing that we see. Like, look at a lot of these bios on social media.
But as I'm saying, that happens way more than guys don't care how tall a girl is.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like it's just not the most popular way for like people get body shamed is not the way that men generally get body shamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys don't care how tall. Like, if we see a beautiful 6'2" woman,
We gonna climb that tree.
then
Woman.
then
Woman.
we will be fine with how tall she is. But it's like, I'm not gonna approach her because I know she's gonna disrespect me to my face. Be like, ew, you short ass nigga, get the fuck away from me. So
Who is this little boy?
yeah, exactly.
Who's this child trying to talk to me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
God damn, shorty, I'm 5'2".
So it's intimidating.
I'm not even that tall. I'm like 6'1", almost 6'2", and I feel short a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You feel short?
Yeah.
Imagine how I feel.
Well, my dad's also 6'6", so
Yeah.
I'm just.
My
Yeah.
dad was 5'7".
Yeah, everyone on my dad's side is taller than 6 foot. And I'm just 5'10". Little old me. Anyways, moving on. Luke, how you feel about your girl?
I love her.
Would you
I
like
think
to
I
expound
think
on
I
that?
love her.
We have a segment in here just so Luke can get it off his chest.
Yeah, this is the
Express.
first weekend where we're not doing any dates.
Whoa!
Yeah, just a chill weekend. It kind of feels weird.
Are you guys fighting?
No,
I'm just kidding.
we rarely fight.
No, I know, but
And
I'm
that's
just.
why I love her so much because we get
Yeah.
along.
She don't look like the fighting type.
No, she
I don't know. I think she put her hands on Luke.
she
if
did put her
needed
hands
to.
one time on me, But that's only because she said she used to be a black belt,
and she
and I
gripped you?
told her that she didn't have hands.
She really used to be a black belt?
Yeah.
And what?
Bitch, I don't know.
That's your, I thought you loved your
There's
girl.
there's different types of karate.
Bruh,
and
I
shit.
thought you loved your
Right.
girl.
It was
If you
just
loved
some
her, you
type
would
of-
know.
it's some type of karate. I
If
don't
you
know.
loved her, you would know.
I ain't
Some
interested.
You
kind of
for-
karate.
she
or
hit you in the
something?
head.
Martial
She
arts.
also said
She
that
hit him in the head and he forgot.
She also said that she hated it. She never
She
wanted
hated it
to go.
so much she became a black belt.
Yeah,
She was
for real.
forced to do it after school.
That's
She was
lit.
after school. She was forced to go, and she never wanted to go.
Honestly,
and the first time they gave her the chance
That's
to quit,
good
she
though
quit.
because she
That's not a bad thing because now she knows how to protect herself.
She don't
Exactly,
though.
yeah.
She don't got hands. I just said that.
wait. She put him on you though, and what
Yeah,
happened?
Nothing. I'm
Oh,
here.
no.
I'm
I
still
mean-
alive.
But
She
if
thought-
you think
she
she
just
was
showed us-
mad
she
and put
just-
some force behind it, you think she could tag you
I
up?
think so.
I don't think so.
I bet her reach longer than yours.
It is.
She's tagging you up, Jay.
Her reach longer than yours.
Her reach not
probably.
longer than mine.
Bro, her reach long.
She
Her reach is long.
Don't ask him.
She
How he
grabbed
I
That
knows?
goes
seen
off
you
the
fight.
tree.
I seen you fight. What's
Quiz.
Yeah,
The slap
and
box.
but you couldn't even reach him because his reach was so long. His
What
reach
you-
longer than yours.
Bro, what are you talking about? I was
Yeah.
in there.
Well,
And he
Quiz
was
also
smacking
like
you.
6'1".
Okay.
He wasn't smacking me.
Yes.
Go look at the tape.
Bro, he smacked the glasses off you, didn't he?
Rule number one: you never fight in glasses. When I
Then
took off
why-
the
but
glasses,
then why you fought with your glasses?
I just got excited because the homie was in town. But when I took off the glasses,
He
we was
slapped
in
your
that.
glasses
He
off.
didn't. He didn't get.
Anyway,
he didn't go up.
Fight my girl with
You
your
over here
glasses
body
on. She'll
shaming Phil 'cause
smack
you-
him off too.
Has
No, she
glasses.
won't.
Weak ass little jit.
That's because she abused you. Don't mean she gonna abuse me.
She don't abuse
Bro, he's
you.
only talking this big because he knows his girl got his back.
Yeah. My girl a black belt. She'll beat y'all niggas ass.
Facts.
So
Alright.
you love her?
I love her a lot.
Yeah, she's lit.
Yeah, she is super lit.
I'm a
Tell her to
fan.
come around
Thank you.
more.
Thank you.
Is there anything y'all need to get off your chest this week?
No,
Phil?
I had a healthy week minus
Oh.
work.
I thought you had something.
No, I don't think. Let me see. No, I don't think so, man. For real, for real.
All right. Any y'all got anything you need to get off your chest?
Lukey?
You can go.
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
Oh, you
So
think you
can
do?
move
You
on.
guys have
Nah.
anything?
I like to
Zach
go
has
every other
something.
week.
Zach, you
No,
have
I really don't have.
You were trying to say that you were talking about Phil and you into Phil
Oh,
conversations.
Phil, yes. I mean, that's just something that all of us.
That's not.
Fucking
No, you
in-
get it off your chest.
I think you
get
can
it off your
articulate it the best. That's why I asked.
No, like Phil will. I mean, you guys hear it every week. There's not really much for me to.
Explain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I got something to get off my chest with that comment.
What?
Because you said I filled you into a conversation we
Yes.
had earlier this week, and I was
Yes.
proving my point, and you were like, "Oh, my bad." I'm like, "Nigga,
I
You
didn't
think
say,
you
oh,
be
my
getting
bad.
filled
I
into
said, I said you right.
you
'Cause
got
I
you so
didn't
you
wanna-
assumed you got filled into a filled
No,
Bro,
conversation."
because
did,
you
he
started
did, he
saying
did.
you
information that
can't
was
even look past the
Irrelevant.
muddy waters.
No, you were starting to say information that was incorrect. You told me to do my research, which in the conversation I said, like I didn't say it verbatim, but I implied that I was on your side about X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But now I forget like the exact point that I was gonna make in the initial conversation, but you were wrong. Like I was on your side.
I just said.
I will just say you said look up, and you did not look up. I know you
Yeah.
didn't look it up.
that's
I know
false.
you didn't look it
That's
up.
a
You're
false.
liar.
That's a
You're a liar.
That is a false.
That is a.
That's
and
a
you are a
false.
liar.
Bro, I
I
know
actually
you
did
didn't
look it up.
What'd you look
what
up?
I did look
instances
it
are you
up.
talking about in history? What instances are you talking about?
In history.
I looked to see if there was any incidents in Florida. Actually,
Were there?
no. I actually read a news article from
So
Orlando.
fuck you mean look it up to prove your
Actually-
point, and there was nothing to look
No,
up.
I said research it to see if it creates a disadvantage, and then you can like.
We're
not-
being vague because it's
Yeah.
It's
a
a touchy subject.
it's a very
subject.
touchy subject.
Yeah, but I just said you do the research first, and then you can maybe lift certain decisions.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
And
And he was
so-
like, "You're trying to fill me into a fills."
Yeah, because I in the conversation I already implied that I understood that it put people at a disadvantage, but it wasn't happening on a broad enough spectrum to where it needed to be addressed in a certain kind of way.
Okay.
If
I
that
just
makes
don't like
sense.
that.
Anyway, you tricked us into. having
Yeah.
an
I didn't
argument.
trick y'all. And
You were putting words
you
into
were
my
you were
mouth.
you were acting like you were on a different side of the argument when you really
And then
weren't.
you-
and
and
at
then-
the end, you're like, "Oh no, this is what I'm saying the whole time."
As soon as
when
you
it
look
wasn't.
away, you jump to the other side.
whatever.
There's like a line on the ground, and you're like right there tiptoeing. And then
He
you
just
jump to
felt
the
like
side.
he just felt like
I never know what side of an argument he's on.
Same.
He
bro.
doesn't either.
Me neither.
He doesn't say. He never knows.
Sometimes you can switch in mid-argument.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes
you can change your mind. You can.
But he doesn't say. He
you
doesn't
can-
say like, "Oh, okay, I've learned
Yeah,
now."
you can learn new information, change your
Nah,
mind.
just
and
switch.
change your
In the middle of
stance.
argument, I'm like, that makes sense. I don't have to tell
Nah,
y'all it makes sense to me.
But,
it just
but
processes.
then you'll start arguing with us.
Yeah, and we're like, what are you
after we
talking
were just
about?
arguing with you about something else.
You're saying something
you
completely
jumped to
different.
our side just after you realized that we were right.
Like
And
in
then
that
we're
same
arguing over nothing.
argument, I made a statement, and Zach was like, "No, this and that." I was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm changing how I feel about this now." Like,
Yeah, I
that's-
feel like you have to tell people, or else we're just gonna continue to go in circles.
but that's what he likes. That's what he enjoys.
I don't always. I just processes in my mind. I just do what I do.
All right, let's keep going because
yeah.
he's doing it right now.
I'm not doing it right now, but okay. Man.
You are. Anyways, so what's next? Food recommendations. I know we had a shitload last week. Do y'all
Hell
have
yeah.
any this week?
Yeah.
With that blueberry donut, talk about that.
Oh yeah. So
Zach?
as I mentioned, today is National Donut Day. I plan on going to the Salty Donut, which is a donut shop that I've mentioned on this podcast before. Plan on getting myself some blueberry pancake donuts as well as AJ. Played myself this morning, was super late. Tried to buy some, like essentially they were sold out the entire day. But these are some donuts I had last Saturday, and they were fucking fire. I'm biased, as I told AJ, because I love blueberry everything. Pancakes, muffins, whatever it may be, love them. But they're not that big. They're not small, but they're not as big as some of the other donuts.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, they just, as soon as you bite into it, melts in your mouth.
Are they like the fluffier donut, or they're like the cake kind of? Oh, but I think it's blueberry pancake batter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it'll be kind of in between.
yeah. They're not like overly sweet like some of the other donuts.
Good.
Because I went for one,
Luke's
and
not gonna like it.
one turned into three
No, I like overly
quickly.
sweet.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah,
overly
they're
sweet.
not overly.
Are they
I thought you
vegan?
said it was.
They're gluten free. They're not
Wait,
vegan though.
they did vegan blueberry though in the past.
They
Correct?
they
still
they
have
they have it right
They
now.
still have it,
Bro,
but
that
it's
one
not.
I hate.
What's name has a really good vegan blueberry donut?
That shit is dry
Parlor
as
Bakery.
Who?
Parlor
Bakery.
Parlor
Parlor
Bakery.
Bakery.
He
It's
said
like
Parlor
a
the first
Parlor
time.
Bakery. It's a vegan bakery.
Yeah, you struggle with those R's.
I know. I told you, it's just roll my R's. I don't know why. But
You go. You can go.
Crazy Vegan's really good. I had that for the first time. I actually had it twice since.
Yeah, you
Since
had it
last
last
week.
pod, didn't you?
I don't know if I mentioned it.
You
yeah,
mentioned it
yeah,
on the
you
last
did.
podcast.
The Philly cheese.
Maybe I had it again and I had
They're
something else
paying
that
you
was
to
really
mention
good.
it.
Yeah, you mentioned them in C4 Eats.
Yeah,
You're
C4
sponsored?
is good.
Bro, you know how long it took me to fucking... Because Phil being Phil, I thought he was just saying it incorrectly. So when I put the name of the restaurant in the description, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the name of this restaurant? I'm typing in like SEAFOR, but it's actually the letter
C4
C, the number 4, Eats.
It's crazy.
I think you're dumb on that.
Bro,
I understood what he was saying.
see, because you know
C4 like the
you know the restaurant though, don't you?
I don't think he's been there.
I've never been
I
there.
thought you knew the name though, because you, I think I like asked him to repeat himself, and you said it.
But I have a recommendation. It's a little bit north in Deerfield Beach, but it's called Moden Rose, and it's a coffee shop, and they also have really good pastries and breakfast. Like no lie, I had this elote avocado toast.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was delicious, and I had some of the best coffee that I've had in South Florida.
Really?
Yeah, you know, put some lavender in there, a little lavender latte. You know what I'm talking about?
Any other restaurant?
This is hilarious to me.
I do
The-
too, actually.
Like the way that Luke eats entirely different from how he used to eat.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like it's just like a switch flipped,
Honestly, I like it because
and it changed like a year ago. I wonder what happened a year ago.
Well, a year ago I was living in Kentucky,
True.
and there's nothing good in Kentucky.
But that's what happens when you date a sophisticated woman. Your life just changes in a certain way.
Have you done that before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
He
is
did it
actually a topic I just thought of.
Oh wait, one more before you
Oh,
move
sorry.
on. The Alchemist,
Oh, yeah,
really
you
good
did.
Oh, okay.
place.
I
They
think you
have
mentioned that last week.
yeah, it's really good
No, he
breakfast
didn't. He
spot.
didn't mention last week.
No, I went there this week.
Last Sunday.
Like yeah,
Post pod.
no, it was Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, so we went there, but they have the setup is just super dope outside, and they got like 4 restaurants in this little strip. It's like in the back, and then they have a market in the back of there, and they got like abandoned walls that has graffiti and art on it, which is pretty
Mhm.
dope.
It has antiques right in the back.
Market, they got antiques, they got vinyls. Their vinyl collection was OD. but it was kind of expensive, so I didn't get any finals.
There's another place
Bro, I'm
just opened up.
Luke. You need to invite me when you go to these coffee shop tastings if there's an opportunity.
I
I'm
mean, if
trying
it's
to
not
go.
a date.
Yeah. I understand that. Could
When is it
possibly be
never not a
sometime.
date?
Like, I mean, when there's other people there also. But another place that I've been going to, and I first had it when I was in Los Angeles, but Sweetgreen.
Okay, I've had Sweetgreen before.
It's new to South Florida, probably within the last year. Or
Yeah,
6
I think they
months
have
maybe.
them up north too.
But that shit is delicious. They have like grain bowls, healthy food salads, and things of that nature.
My dog Palace didn't change because of love. This shit is.
No. I went to
Interesting.
Sweetgreen before I was in love.
Before I was
But
in
now
there.
I
Yeah, you
still
went
go.
when you went in LA when
Yeah, like 3 years
when
ago.
you were visiting
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah.
Is there a food or snack that y'all like, no matter how much self-restraint you have, that you just absolutely cannot eat? Because I'm someone with no self-control, and when it comes to these two snacks, no matter how much I try to stop myself, I can't. But Cheez-Its
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, okay.
Oreos,
But
And Oreos.
I don't really
I-
fuck with Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Cheeses are good.
I
Are you a
can't.
child?
I
What?
guess.
I don't know if you eat like one cheese, you can't like if you eat a few Cheez-Its and there's more, you're like, all right, I need more.
Yeah, I
It's just like it's almost like pretzels in a way. Pretzels are
Exactly.
kind of like that too.
I used to be like that with
Popcorn is
Chester's
one.
hot fries.
Chester's hot fries. Okay.
Doesn't use a thought.
That's when I was in college, and there was a $2 a big bag for $1.
Honestly, it
$1
used to be
only.
everything though, because you would go in there and eat chocolate chips,
That's facts. Out of the truth.
and then you would go in there and I don't know, chicken tit sandwiches.
I don't have any
Chicken
self-control when it comes
biscuits.
to food.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't really
bananas.
either. So like my list would be way too long, Zach.
Yeah, bananas.
Bruh. That is so trash.
Bro,
You're like, bro, I just crave bananas.
That's a pause.
No, it's true. Like
Yeah, but
if
Gabe's gonna
there's
roast you.
bananas in the house, I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat bananas every
You like
day.
bananas in your mouth?
Nanners.
See, I can only eat bananas when they're still a little bit green. As soon as
What?
they get,
kind of weird shit are
That's
you on?
too tart.
You don't like when they're too sweet?
I don't like when they start getting brown spots on them.
Yes, but there's a point when they get yellow in between green and brown.
like
It's
not overly
green.
green. Like the day after I buy them is usually the first 2-3 days I can eat them, and then
You
after that,
disgust me.
the little apple ones I can eat like.
No,
anyway.
I'm kind of the same way with
But like the
Was that
full
when
size
they're green?
bananas.
No, I them shits
when
can
they're
look like
when there's like no brown on them or they barely
Yeah,
have any
with
brown
no
spots. That's the
brown.
best
they can
part.
look like a leopard. I'm gonna still eat it.
Well, no, of course, no browns. I prefer no brown spots, but when they're green is different from when they're like the first
He
day.
said when there's still a little bit of green on them.
He
He
said
didn't say
when,
that they're
when the
green.
tip is
the
like
whole-
a little
Yeah.
green.
Whoa.
That was for Gabe.
But bananas, that's it, bro. There's not.
Potato chips. Like we have potato chips in the house. I tell Danny to stop buying potato chips because I just snack.
Yeah, corn chips are
Like
like that too,
kale.
though.
Yeah.
I love kale. I just snack on kale.
And you like Trader Joe's. I feel like everything Trader Joe's, it's hard to
It's
just
a fucking snack.
eat it like
But
and
Trader
then put
Joe's
it
is
away.
fire, though.
It is really
Like the
good.
little dried up mangoes, bro. I can't just eat one.
I stopped buying them.
Really?
Yeah. So what I was doing to try to avoid snacking on chips because I'm working from home is I would buy trail mix, but then it's like again like 200-300 calories.
Yeah.
So it's like I might as well just eat the fucking chips. And then I eat the chips and then I
No,
regret
but
it.
the chips are empty calories.
It's
so
trans
it
fats,
makes
And
it
you're,
yeah.
eating,
better.
you're eating nuts,
Eating hella trans fats too.
which is
so-
good protein.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I need to just get back to the trail mix because it's starting to show now.
Oh dear.
Wait,
AJ,
you still working? From
I don't know.
home?
I have a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
I'm
I guess-
working from home until like the end of the year, I
Oh,
think.
I didn't know that.
All right, let's.
I think
three.
popcorn is like
Popcorn.
a big one.
Ooh,
I feel like you can't ever just have a little bit of popcorn.
Yeah.
Facts. You had the herbs and spices popcorn from Trader Joe's in a green
No.
bag.
Did you say
It's
herbs
so
and
good.
spices?
Bruh, it is so good. Herbs and spices.
You can say Herbert. Bro,
But you are a herb.
Herbs and spices.
You are a herb.
But anywho, in the green bag, bro, this shit is delicious.
What's it called?
Herbs and spices.
No, I'm talking about the
Herbs.
the
That's-
brand. The brand.
Herbert.
Trader Joe's.
This Trader Joe's brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Herbert and spices.
Actually, speaking of popcorn, so regular popcorn, I don't feel that way. But like the Chicago style popcorn with like the caramel and cheese, like
Mm-hmm.
I can't just eat it without finishing it.
Yeah. You have to finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
Luke,
Anything
do you have
else?
you have a snack that you enjoy?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Herbs.
say it.
Herbs.
All right, we gonna
And box.
Oh, I thought he was. Nah, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Bro,
my girl,
I can't. If
my
I just have a
girl's
little
snack.
bit of box,
I gotta just have
I gotta have the whole
I thought he
box.
was gonna say my girl's a snack.
AJ, did you finish Master of None after
Oh,
last
yeah,
weekend?
yeah.
Did anyone else watch it?
I watched it, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I barely even got through the first step.
AJ, what'd you think about it?
It's lit. I think it's. I mean, I said it the last time too.
Yeah.
I think it's really well done. They tackle a few tough subjects in this one.
Yeah.
And did you finish it?
So I didn't finish the last 2 episodes, but I'll continue and then I'll.
And then it just like takes you through like what seems like a real life thing, a real life situation.
Yeah.
Rather than just like a situation made up for a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much to give parts away, but I think it was really well done. I think you have to watch it with an open mind.
Yeah.
And actually really pay attention to what's going on. It's one of those.
So the reason I like Master of None is mainly because of Aziz.
Yeah.
And this season, unless the last 2 episodes change, is not. Aziz isn't really in it. Like, he's not the centerpiece. It's Lena
Yeah,
Waithe,
he's in there a few.
who's the main one. And then the part where I see where he comes over for dinner and Aziz is in there, like, even that
Did you get there, Luke?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to ruin
Oh,
it, but
okay,
even
yeah.
that whole scene kind of seems like that was the only time where I felt like the acting was a little bit off. And it just felt like
Really?
it didn't really, yeah.
No, I liked the acting there. Especially, like, you're talking about the entire dinner scene.
Yeah.
Where the camera didn't move and you just captured.
Yeah, his girl, like, I don't know, it just seemed off. Like, I was like, no. Couples fight in front of each other. Me and Tatiana have fought in front of y'all several times. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that doesn't happen. But their fight just didn't seem like.
It didn't seem organic. It seemed like.
Exactly.
But it seemed like just stuff was. It didn't seem like how a fight would happen in front of friends. But one, she doesn't really. And because she didn't really know them. But it just. If you look at it from the perspective of like, oh, this seems like it's been festering for a really long time or something, or like it's just a toxic situation and it just happened to boil over at that point, which is what I felt like it happened. And another part is there was no cuts in that entire scene.
Yeah.
So it was like not one take. They probably had a few takes, but they had to get it all done in one take. And and also like, excuse me, Aziz plays a character who is like a little bit awkward also, and I feel like that comes through in his acting, but it could also be like, all right, this is kind of awkward, maybe the actors aren't doing as well, when I think that is supposed, like, that's the feeling you're supposed to get when you're watching it.
But I don't even think it was mainly Aziz. I think it was just the girl. Maybe I just didn't like her. I don't know.
Who, Lena?
No,
his new girlfriend in this.
Was she in the past season?
No, she hasn't been in any.
Yeah. So also how she was kind of introduced.
He has a new girl every season.
So where does this rank? Because I'm with you on, like, the main reason I'm watching is for Aziz. Like, where does it rank compared to the other seasons then?
The last for me.
Oh, really?
But I need to finish the last 2.
I mean, it's probably gonna be the same for me then.
Well, yeah, if you're expecting Aziz in it, then no. But his writing is definitely in it. You can tell he directed it. And I think it's very Aziz because it's not similar to any of the other ones. Yeah. And that's how season 1 was completely different than season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Season 3 is completely different than both of them.
Yeah, I agree. Any other shows y'all been streaming this week? Or is it just Master of None? You watch any documentaries, Phil?
No, the little TV I watched has only been basketball.
It's a small TV.
There's the
Well, no, I've been mad busy,
it's a small
bro.
TV.
I've
Yeah,
been
there's
out
been
like all week.
No, I'm saying, is it a small size TV?
We got like a regular, like a. What do you think we got in our living room? Like a 47?
Yeah,
maybe?
might be.
Yeah, it's a decent TV.
Yeah, it's a decent TV.
Okay. I don't know
We'll
why.
probably
you
get
call it
something
a
bigger
little TV.
actually, but
Why do you call it a little?
He
TV
said the
then?
little TV that he's been watching television as like shows and
come on,
and
sophisticated.
that media,
Luke, you
that
should've caught
media.
that.
Bruh, the shit that I catch in post while editing always cracks me the fuck up. Like last time when you were talking about the proposal and you said the girl was balling and Luke was like, damn, she was hooping. Bro, I didn't hear that in real time.
I caught it.
Yeah, because AJ caught it and he added to it. We kept going.
Bro,
But this
she
one,
was
I mean,
hooping.
Phil was like the little TV I was watching.
No, I said the little TV that I watch.
The little TV that you watch. It's a tiny TV.
I hate you.
Yeah, but TV could also be like television. Okay.
Lukey being Luke, man.
I want in post.
Some things will never change, Luke. No matter how sophisticated you get, some things will never change, bro.
He's still gonna be IHOP at heart.
Phil, I understood you. I was just making a joke.
I hope your girl never leaves you, because I don't want to know what you're gonna go back to.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That's good though. He hopes your girl never leaves you.
I know.
All right.
But why would he even bring that into the universe?
Yeah, for real. Dude.
Because he just wanted to put good juju. He hopes it never happens. You know.
Yeah. Like I'm
but
literally.
you know, Phil always says the opposite.
I know.
Of what he really wants.
No, I don't
not
want
only
that.
that,
You don't want that.
And
No,
not
I
only-
like Happy Luke.
Not only that, it's just like.
But he always does that.
Nah, because single Luke would be.
Anytime we're
Luke is superstitious.
Anytime we're playing a video game or watching a game on TV, he's like,
He'll say the opposite.
damn, the Heat are gonna lose, and in the back of his head, he's like, damn, I really want the Heat to win.
Okay, well, I hope
Yeah.
your girl don't want to be with you. Is that better?
No, just don't say nothing, bro. Just don't say nothing.
You just said it was the opposite, so is that better?
Just don't say nothing.
Fine.
Doesn't say nothing about me and my girl.
Bro, you a herb.
Little love.
You a herb.
That's hilarious.
All right. So, music. Any new music that you've been listening to? Y'all been listening to?
Hells
Phil,
yeah.
Phil sent something.
What you been listening to?
Like that stuff we was listening to earlier was good.
Yeah.
Tems.
What is that?
I sent Tems to people.
Yeah, you said
What is
Tems is she's a Nigerian
So
artist.
did that just recently come out?
It is 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I just recently found it.
Tems.
You don't really listen to music
Yeah.
that much, but yeah, her name is like Temilade, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Shout
But
out
yeah,
to
she's
Temi.
super lit. I've been having it on repeat for the past like
Yeah.
7 days.
What about you, Phil?
Mannywellz. His album Mirage is fire.
Oh wait, that Tems album that I'm talking about is called For Broken Ears. If you're looking for it, and Tems is Tems.
Yeah. And
Go ahead.
Mannywellz is one word. His album's really good. It's long. It's very similar in not.
Sound.
Yeah, same like rhythm. Like it has that rhythmic beat
Mm-hmm.
selection.
Oh, he's from Africa too, right?
He's from Africa too. Yeah. So it's very, but it's like it's not like club Afro beats. This is more soulful Afro beats,
Yeah.
which is like
Same thing as Tems.
R&B. It's like American R&B
Mm-hmm.
with like the Afro beats fusion, and
Yeah.
that sound to me is amazing
Yeah.
because it borders like feel good music, but also productivity music. Because I was like listening to it at work, and it's just good
Right.
noise to have in the
No,
background.
yeah, like most, like when I was whenever I have to do like reporting, I'm doing like just not hard work, but like mindless work. Having that stuff like that on, or like reggae and music similar to that.
I listened a lot about
Yeah.
recently this week. Yeah.
Yeah, it always helps. And like I described when I was talking to Phil about Tems, I described her as a what I say, like an African Riri almost. Yeah. And this is almost exactly what she sounds like. Obviously, I made that connection, but to me,
Then I listened to an old album by El Camino. He's like similar to Griselda. So if you like that Griselda sound, his album's called Don't Eat the Fruit. That was really good. And a sleeper album that I actually didn't think I would like, that I like, is Jim Jones project with Harry
Fraud.
with Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
I thought you
The
meant
Jones
I thought you
Report.
said Harry.
The Fraud Report.
Yeah.
That shit's fire, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually really good because like you get Harry Fraud's beats, and I wasn't always big on Jim Jones and
Mhm.
Dipset, but
Yeah.
like this Jim Jones I like rapping.
I thought you were. Isn't it? We listened to Dipset multiple times in the car.
He wasn't my favorite in Dipset.
Zach's the one who says that he hates Dipset.
I don't hate Dipset.
No,
What?
I said I
Am I
wasn't.
misremembering?
Zach hates
No,
Dipset.
I-
you were clearly.
You like Dipset?
I'm not crazy about him, but I don't hate him.
Yeah,
hates
no, I'm
How
big
could
on
I?
Dipset.
How could I hate them when at the time Wayne, who is my favorite artist, was doing a bunch of shit with
Joel
Joel's?
Santana, yeah. I was big
I don't
on
know, I vaguely
Dipset. Jim
remember
Jones
you
wasn't
hating
my favorite. Like he was definitely.
I'm pretty sure I played Dipset in the car and you told me to turn it off.
Nah,
Yeah.
no.
That's happened before.
No, it has
Nah,
not.
yeah.
It's
follow
okay to
for it.
change
You
your
also
mind,
have
Zach.
the worst memory in the house, bro.
Okay.
So today, Lil Baby and Lil Durk, they dropped their album, Voice of the Heroes or some shit like that. But I fuck with it heavy. You listen to it?
Nah,
I
shit,
know
I
you.
don't listen to
I'm
Lil
about to listen
Durk.
to it on the ride.
Oh, I
home.
thought you were a Durk fan.
Nah, there's only a few people in Chicago I don't really listen to.
Oh,
Cause he like has like a Chicago Atlanta sound,
yeah,
and I get
I mean,
tired
I
of
fuck
that
with
shit.
both of them.
yeah.
But I heard Lil Baby was watching him on every verse.
Bro,
That's
Lil
that shit.
Baby. I'm not gonna say he slept on, but I kind of feel like he slept on.
Really?
Yeah. Like, of course, the newer generation fucks with him, but I feel like the people that are
Old
more,
heads?
the older heads and whatnot, like, they kind of just disregard him because they put him in the new class.
I do.
But nah, he actually be spitting on the songs that he's on.
So I should listen to
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I don't know if you'll, like, be crazy about it, but I do think this is a good project, though.
I mean, he's the crazy thing is, I actually like Lil Baby on that. Like, when he first came out, that Lil Baby freestyle.
Yeah.
That should be one of my favorite songs. And then I just stopped listening to him. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he got big. I don't know. Like just, like underground rappers. But
yeah. And then lately, I mean, I've listened to the album when it came out, but Giveon, I've just lately been listening to a lot of Giveon. I feel like his voice just puts me to sleep. So when I need to fall asleep to something, I put on some Giveon.
Yeah.
I went back to Tobi's album. Not Tobi Nwigwe, but Tobi from Canada.
Your dog?
Tobi from Canada?
Not my dog, but Tobi, like Canadian Tobi.
Roof.
It's
What's the song?
it's Tobi.
Tobi Lou? He's
No,
from
it's
Chicago.
not. It's not Tobi Lou. It's,
Oh, I don't
it's
know
literally
Tobi
like
is.
the
Just
dude's
Tobi,
from
that's it?
Toronto. Tobi.
Okay.
He's from Toronto, and I went back to his album. It's really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but
I
you
hate this nigga, Luke.
brought up Jim Jones.
How do you teach him to do that?
Shut the fuck up.
How do you train your dog to rap?
You brought up Jim Jones being someone that you're not super big into, but you fuck with the album. So that actually led to a topic that I wanted to talk about. What is an album that you absolutely love or fuck with from an artist that you may not fuck with that much?
Wait, why are you cracking up, Luke?
Because Zach was struggling just now. He's like, this is a topic that led to, and I'm like, bro, led is past tense.
All right,
We didn't talk about it yet.
who is an
Anyway.
artist that you don't fuck with that much, but you fuck with their album heavy?
That's good.
A lot of, well, it's just something that's recent. A lot of Khaled albums,
Really?
DJ Khaled albums.
I feel like all of Khaled's albums are trash.
No, I don't think
Really?
all of
No.
them.
To me. There will be a few bangers on it, but like as a whole album,
I can see
I mean,
that.
okay, as a whole album, there are very few albums
Yeah.
that I like from start to finish. But I feel like a majority of the songs on his albums I like, and I really can't stand him.
really.
You can't stand him? What don't you like about him?
He's just annoying. I mean, he does some funny things,
Yeah.
like when he mispronounces shit,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, watching his videos is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Wait, his music videos?
No, his Snapchat videos.
Oh, those are hilarious.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't
And
think
he is like a memeable person.
He really is.
Well, I mean, I think it's done
him get it,
purposefully.
him yeah, probably, but also like probably not in the same way he thought they would take it.
Mhm.
Like
For
he's
me,
he's purposely trying to be funny, but
I gotta check this.
he's accidentally funny
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
what he's trying to do isn't hitting his mark, but it's funny because of that.
yeah.
Well, that
In itself.
Khaled album, I mean, I would say about half the songs I like.
Oh, okay.
But it's been growing on me. Definitely, I think it's the first song on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Trustworthy? Is that what it's called? fuck's it
Thankful.
Thankful.
Not thankful. I love that shit.
Yeah, that shit slaps.
Jeremiah slid on that song.
For me, it's Dirty Sprite 2 by Future. Like, I was just recently listening to it the other day, and I'm like, yo, this album is fucking flawless. And I'm not a Future fan at all. Like,
an artist you don't like, but you like their album.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might like a project from him, but you ain't big on him.
Yeah. Like, I think Dirty Sprite 2 is, like, one of my favorite albums. And because, of course, when you think your favorite albums, it's going to be an artist that you fuck with. Like, all my favorite Kanye albums, Lil Wayne albums, so on and so forth. But Future, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of his at all. But Dirty Sprite 2, like I said, like, just the first intro song, like, hearing the beat, and then I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci. Everybody was wearing Gucci flip-flops after that.
Shit, they still were.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I have an artist like that.
I'm like going through my albums now, and I'm like, no, I like this person actually more. No. Nah.
There has to be
I like
somebody.
Bodak Yellow a lot, but I don't really listen to Cardi B.
You like Bodak Yellow. You
Yeah.
twerked in the mirror too.
Nah,
And
like,
it's just one song though.
yeah. So it's just like that would be the closest thing, because it's like whenever that song come on, I'm like, oh,
Does it make
I
you
just
feel
start
like
bobbing my head like
a
this.
bad bitch?
I start bopping my head like this, and I'm like, yo, she really spazzed on this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I'm moving like this. Sorry.
Do you like No Flocking by Kodak?
I like Kodak. Yeah, I listen to Project Baby too all the time. Like, I
But
love
I'm saying
Versatile.
no Flocking. Because
Yes.
Bodak Yellow is just a single, right? That's not the album. Is
Yeah,
it?
it's a single.
Just a single.
Oh, okay.
I like No Flocking, Skrilla. Like, I fuck with Kodak. Early Kodak.
AJ, you said you don't have any?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to.
All right, we can move
I don't even
on.
know who, like, I don't like, but
Yeah.
but
AJ
like
likes everybody.
That is true.
that. No, I mean,
A lovable person.
I can take. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Well, not lovable, but.
Sports, there was nothing on there, but we can kind of talk a little bit of playoffs because we're getting past the first round. Is this the last game of the first round? We're watching Clippers and Mavericks.
Yeah, unless the
third
Clippers
quarter.
win. If the Clippers win, then it goes to
Yeah.
Game 7.
But my Lakers and Phil's Lakers got bounced last night.
And Phil's Heat.
Phil's Lakers.
And Phil's Heat.
Phil's
What are you
Heat,
talking about?
yeah.
Phil's Lakers.
Phil's
Where
LeBron.
you watch way more Lakers games than Heat games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because LeBron.
Yes,
don't care about the
but,
Lakers,
But who
it's
did you want to win the
LeBron.
championship?
LeBron.
The Lakers.
LeBron James.
He can't win it by himself.
I understand it, but he plays for the Lakers. But I'm not a Lakers
you're a
fan.
Lakers fan.
No, I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay.
So by proxy, you're a Lakers fan right now.
Yeah.
You were rooting for Lakers, bro. You know more information about the Lakers than you do the Heat.
I
You know
'cause
more
LeBron.
information about the Lakers than I do, and I'm a Lakers fan,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, because I watch every game because of LeBron.
Watch every game.
He was injured for a
I
while, so if
genuinely-
you watched every game, then you watched the games that he wasn't in, which means you're a Lakers fan.
No, because I need to see how they play for when he come back.
How your team
Lakers
plays.
fan.
Not Lakers fan. Ever.
Who you want them to draft?
I don't watch college basketball, so I don't know.
But you would because you're a Lakers fan.
But yeah, they got bounced. Heat got bounced.
Also
The Knicks.
Congrats to my dog.
unfortunately-
Wait, congrats to my dog Chris Paul.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
facts.
by proxy, I'm a Suns fan too.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is true. But it'll be exciting to see the Suns, what they can do. Who they got next round?
Dallas or Clippers?
The
huh?
Nuggets.
Yeah,
Oh, Nuggets.
the
oh, yeah.
Nuggets.
I think that'll be a good series. I think they come out of that though.
I think so.
I think
too.
they're just too. I think they're too deep.
Yeah. I know Luke was hyped that the Hawks won. I'm actually surprised that you were cheering for the Hawks. I would feel like you would want the Knicks to win.
Well, he wanted the Knicks to win, and then the Hawks started hooping.
Yeah.
Like
No.
you said, you thought the Knicks were going to be the Heat of
No.
last year.
No, I said that.
No, Luke said that for sure.
Oh, I said that on the podcast.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
No. I thought the Knicks were gonna win, but I wanted the Hawks to win. I
Uh-huh.
predicted that the Knicks would win,
Mm.
but I mean
But you
personally,
wanted the Hawks. To
I
win.
like Trae Young.
Oh damn.
Ice traded gay.
No, I like Trae Young. Trae Young's cool. But I thought the Hawks were gonna win because they're just like I said, right in the playoffs it comes to kind of comes to depth and experience, and I guess Knicks have some players with experience, but not really. And
Is it depth though? Because I felt like if
The Hawks
Julius
are super
Randle,
deep.
I felt like if Julius Randle would have played like he played in the regular season, they would have won.
yeah, but they also game planned for him.
Yeah.
I also
So
feel like they
it's
need
different.
like a legitimate big.
Who?
The Knicks, because Taj Gibson's he wasn't getting it done. That
Yeah.
nigga wasn't really getting boards like that. Nerlens Noel
He's just
was
out there.
useless. Yeah.
He just be out there.
So I feel like they need like a legitimate big and maybe like another.
Legitimate like who?
It's not a lot.
Because the
of
Hawks
legitimate
were
bigs.
playing. So you think Capella's like legitimate?
He's better than
Yeah.
Nerlens Noel and
Yeah.
whatever. whoever
Yeah,
else
I
they
think so.
got.
I think so too. But they just always draft and sign forwards and centers. So I don't know. I feel like they didn't really have good guard play. Like I mean,
Minus D.
Rose. Yeah, Rose
Yeah.
played well, but like he can only do so much.
Is it Quigley?
Quickly, yeah.
Quickly, yeah.
Folks shots so ugly. Bro, why that man shot so ugly?
He's
Yeah.
from UK,
Yeah.
not from the UK, but from University.
University
Yeah.
of Kentucky. That's Luke's
So-
homie.
So, since we're talking about the Hawks, Sixers, what's your prediction?
Sixers.
You got a
Yeah,
fresh- you got a fresh
if
slate right
Embiid plays, I think the Sixers. But if not, the Hawks. I think Hawks have the depth.
Even if Embiid don't play Sixers, because the
I
Hawks,
think that's everybody.
Sixers got
everybody's
that
take.
defense
Everybody's
Yeah.
take.
and they can score.
I think the Sixers will do a better job of defending Trae Young than the Knicks did.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then what's white buddy or European buddy on
Bogdanovic?
the Hawks? Yeah.
They have Bogdanovic. They have Gallinari. They
Well, Bogdan.
they got
Bogdanovic.
shooters.
Yeah,
Shooter
he's
is it
hooping,
Huter?
right?
And they're healthy.
Kevin
Herter?
Herter.
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 Yeah.
And they're all healthy. Like,
Yeah.
during the season, they weren't healthy.
Yeah.
What's his name's hooping too? From Virginia, DeAndre Hunter.
Oh yeah, Hunter. Yeah.
But Sixers got a lot of people with playoff experience.
And if Embiid's
They
there,
got a lot of
nobody can
playoff
guard
experience.
Embiid.
Yeah,
obviously.
if Embiid's there, he's the
best
difference
big,
maker.
He's the best big in the league.
If
I think.
if he's not, the Hawks are it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
It'll be close. I still think the Sixers will win because I think they got more firepower, and I think they're better. They'll give you the defense that Knicks gave you, and the Knicks was making the game real sloppy. It was just that they couldn't score.
Mhm.
I don't think you get them scoring droughts against Sixers like they had against the Knicks.
Yeah, I
Like
can
the
see
The
Knicks
Hawks
can
were
score
scoring
for
a lot though.
but it was close a lot too.
Yeah,
It'd be close in the fourth quarter, and then they take off because the Knicks can't score.
in the fourth. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
no
true.
clutch person.
All right, so next one, Bucks, Nets.
I got Bucks.
Bucks and
Yeah.
7.
Y'all
Actually,
Wait,
Bucks
Bucks?
and 6.
No, Nets, bro.
What do you Bucks and
they're
6?
they both think Bucks.
Yeah, think
I have
Nets.
Bucks coming out the East. That's I
This
I
is
said that
gonna
from
be
the
best.
beginning.
I
To
did
me,
too.
this is probably the best.
It's the Eastern Conference
Yeah, that
Championship.
should be the
Yes.
Eastern. Yeah.
It should be. I mean, to me, I think those. Are
You got
two
the
best
Nets,
teams.
Lukey?
I think I got the Nets.
It's hard.
Bucks
It's
are
not.
OD.
It's hard for me to go against the Nets because I like Harden a lot, but I think the Bucks just have the better team.
That
I think,
and
Like 1 through 10, like 1 through however.
and Giannis is averaging
1 through
40.
5. 1 through 5. Nets
Giannis
are
is
better.
averaging around damn near 40 against the Nets this year because they don't have nobody that can stop him from getting
They
to the
don't.
rim.
And I think the difference with the Bucks this year is that Giannis doesn't have to make the engine go.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in the past, he's had to make the engine go, and people are like, "All right, we're just gonna pack the paint and make him shoot us
Yeah.
out the gym or whatever, or lose that way." And you can't do that because Drew Holiday is running offense, and Giannis is still getting his numbers,
And
and
you
is
still got
getting
shooters.
way more
and
efficient
Middleton
numbers.
is hooping because he don't have to be that guy.
He
just-
doesn't have to be the primary ball handler
Yeah.
either. Like Drew can hit big shots too.
I agree. It's tough to call, but I still think 1 to 5. That firepower on the
Yeah,
Nets is
that-
OD.
No,
It
that-
is.
but
It is.
again,
It is crazy.
And
That
Joe
is-
Harris.
Listen, that firepower, the Bucks still averaged 120 points a game.
Bro, the regular season and
Yeah,
playoffs is
it's
two
different.
different things.
They still putting
Yeah.
up
You
hella
got
points.
3 players who are.
But I also
Yes,
think
but the Bucks also got
are some
like
of the best all time.
hoopers. Like they
Yeah.
went and got PJ Tucker. They got Drew Holiday.
They
They
got
got Bobby
defenders.
Portis.
Yeah.
They got people who are
Yes.
gonna like
do all the dirty
A
work.
good-
They gonna make
yeah,
it.
good-
They gonna make it a
yes.
messy game. And I also think this is the first. This will be the first.
This is the first
time
complete
that
team that the Bucks had.
This will be the first adversity the Nets face. And I think
Yeah, and this
them
is
not
a-
and I think them not playing together all year is gonna come back and bite
But
them.
this is also the first time they actually need to turn it on, which
Yeah.
we've
We haven't
seen
seen
them
yet, yeah.
coast essentially all season.
Yeah.
Niggas
I'm excited.
taking
Like if the
time
Nets
off.
win, I
Yeah.
won't be upset. But
No, yeah, I'm
I
not gonna
think
be
I think
upset.
the Bucks got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, man, I'm telling you.
I want to see the Bucks.
They gonna
win.
see adversity and you gonna see hero ball, and I want to
Yeah.
see how they respond to hero ball when them shots ain't dropping.
All right,
Yeah, but they have they have an answer for it because they have KD. Thing is,
Yeah.
can KD survive the series?
Yeah.
And Giannis is going to be on him. Giannis has had his number all year. Harden has. I like Harden a lot, but he hasn't
PJ
been
Tucker.
clutch. But he hasn't been clutch. But yeah, you
Okay.
can put Drew on him or
You
PJ
can put
Tucker.
Drew on. You
Yeah.
can put Drew on Kyrie.
The thing that makes it a little bit more even for me is that DiVincenzo is hurt and is not going to be back because he's really an
Has he been
unsung
hooping
hero of
this
that
year?
team, huh?
I said,
He's-
has he been hooping this year?
He's
He's
played
been
well.
he can shoot the ball and he defends and he can defend guards and he can make Kyrie's job tougher
Yeah.
and he can give like Drew Holiday and stuff a break. But he's
But
he
is he a
plays well.
starter? Doesn't he come off the bench?
but like that's where
Yeah.
the
valuable.
difference
That
is
depth.
going to be made.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
depth.
I don't know. Like Luke said, that firepower for the Nets is just too much.
Yeah.
I got Bucks and 6.
To me, honestly, it don't really matter
You
who
also
wins.
thought
I
the
just,
I also
I
think
just
I
wanna
also
watch
think
it. I just-
yeah I also
thought
think
the
the
Lakers
Bucks.
was going to win when it was healthy.
I think the Bucks are hungrier too. I think that's another thing. I think
Well, yeah.
the Nets obviously they want to win, but they're like we're all top 5 players or top 10
Yeah.
players or whatever. Where the Bucks are like, nah, we all have something to prove. And
The Bucks have gotten almost there so many times. I feel like in the playoffs or in the regular season, they're really good, and then they never make it to the finish.
yeah, I
line.
think the 2 hungriest players in the league right now are CP3 and Giannis.
A Bucks Suns finals would be lit.
I would want that.
Apparently, there's only one team left that's won an NBA championship in the last 37 years,
Yeah, the Mavs.
which is wild.
Yeah.
So whoever wins it, if it's not the Mavs, will be a team that hasn't won in
probably a smaller market too.
a million years. Yeah, probably a smaller market.
Yeah, Utah's gonna. Oh,
I think Utah has a good
So
chance.
the next decided one is Suns Denver. I mean,
we kind of spoke on
I
it.
would rather. I mean, Denver, even without Murray, they're hooping.
Yeah, if
I keep
like
forgetting
Michael
they
Porter-
don't even have.
Yeah,
Murray.
if they
Michael
had-
Porter Jr. is taking off.
if they had Murray, that they were my pick all season when they still had Murray. When Murray went out, I was like, okay, then
yeah.
it's kind of like what. But once they got Aaron Gordon and they took it up a notch after that, I was like, yo, there's really they're super deep. They really didn't lose much of depth by trading for Aaron Gordon. Like, I don't know.
And Suns, I mean, they've been surprising all year, but Suns
Jokic is about to
nice.
make DeAndre Ayton food.
Facts.
That
You
nigga's
think
gonna
so?
be
Facts,
barbecue
yes.
chicken.
I don't know. Aiden stepped up this. Like,
Aiden stepped up.
what I
but
said last
Jokic-
podcast, I was like, yo, if they're gonna win, Aiden has to earn his number one pick.
Yeah.
And he did last. And Aiden's a way better defender than Nurkic is.
But
even
I feel like
even
Ayton.
AD was eating him up when he was healthy.
But I feel like Ayton wasn't really doing much defending. It was a lot of rebounding, which of course is important and being
That's
active.
that's
Yeah.
defense. Rebound is defense.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I think now that he'll actually have to defend someone one-on-one, and a little bit further away from the basket, I think Jokic is gonna be barbecue chicken.
Jokic is the second best big after Embiid. In my
Yeah, he
opinion.
is.
So anybody on him, he's gonna eat.
Yeah.
But Ayton, especially thinking that he's not, as good as a defender as he should be. I think Jokic is gonna eat as well.
Jokic. You can't stop him.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna, even if he's not scoring, he's gonna be getting the assists. He's gonna be garnering our attention. But I think he's gonna do a better job than Nurkic did in that series. Portland versus Nuggets was super close. All the games came down to like last second shots, and Nuggets are deep, but I think Suns are just as deep.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good 3-and-D players. Mikal Bridges has been hooping out of his mind. He hasn't been getting enough credit, and Cameron Payne too. That Cameron Payne kind of scares me though, because he's been hooping, but like I feel like it can go the other way
He's not
just as
consistent.
fast.
Yeah.
I didn't know that nigga was a hooper like that, bro. I just
The
remember
most-
him
not-
always dancing pregame with Russell Westbrook.
He used to also play on the Bulls.
The most surprising thing is his 3-point shooting
Yeah.
and how consistent. I don't know. I feel like he shot 50% from 3 last series.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
Nuggets
this
in
one's
that
gonna go.
series.
I think this one's gonna go to 7, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Suns won. I mean, I'd rather the Suns win if I had to choose.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that it'll be Denver in 7.
I got Denver in 6.
You had Denver in 6? I don't know. The Suns are the number 2 seed, and they were almost the number 1 seed for a reason.
I mean,
Murray's
it's 2 versus 3 though.
Because I think I got
It's not
Denver
like
and
it's-
Utah in the
Oh,
finals.
yeah.
2-6.
No,
Murray-
but the games won is drastic. It's like 10. There's like 10 games. They're like 10 games back or 8 games back, something like that.
Murray's out for the entire playoffs.
Yeah, he tore his ACL pretty late.
All right.
The next series that isn't decided, but I mean, one team is in, obviously, the Jazz, and then they play the winner of this game that we're watching, the Mavs and Clippers.
They beat both.
I think they beat both.
I think they beat both.
Yeah, I mean, I think the better series is going to be Mavs versus Utah, because their teams are built similarly, where they don't have to rely on just a few pieces as much, and they're better like teams. Like when I watch the Clippers, it just looks like they're a collection of talent.
Yeah.
Where you watch the Mavs and the Jazz, they look like they're well-oiled, functioning teams, and they like each other. That's a point I made like in a different group chat. I think is like it looks like the Mavs, like the way they play, they enjoy playing with each other and they like each other, and it looks like the Clippers are just like are just teammates.
Yeah. I agree. But
I mean, for me, I think Jazz are gonna smack them. I think it's gonna be a 5-game.
Smack.
You think
Yes,
they're
I think
gonna
it'll be-
smack whoever?
Whoever, it don't matter. I think it'll be 5 games.
Yeah.
Jazz right now are on a roll.
They're on fire.
It's because Dwayne Wade's a part owner.
Bro, if Dwayne Wade becomes a
And
part
that
owner
was-
and they win the championship
they-
right away, that like
They've been on fire even without Mitchell, and then with
Yeah.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
obviously they're.
Just made it unfair.
Yeah,
bro, because they
SOD.
put like what's his name? Joe Ingles went to the bench.
Yeah.
Jordan
Yeah.
Clarkson is on the bench. Like that is insane.
Yeah.
That's
they
30
were
points on the
like
bench.
they were functional. What do you call it? Starters. They were like legitimate starters
Yeah.
when they were starting for the Jazz.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got Jazz. I got Jazz Nuggets, and then Nets Philly.
Oh no, I think
You have Jazz Nuggets in the conference finals, and Nets Philly in the conference finals.
Nets. Yeah, I think I have the same thing Luke has.
I'd have Bucks Philly.
I got Bucks and Philly, and I have Suns and
Jazz.
Jazz.
I'd have Jazz and the Mavs.
Bro, Suns and Jazz is gonna
You
feel
have
like
Jazz and the Mavs.
Wait, no, Jazz
play
and
each other
the Jazz and the goddamn
Motherfucking no.
the Nuggets.
motherfucking Denver. Yeah,
You got
Denver.
Nuggets.
Denver.
So
But
we,
yeah,
we
Suns-
basically
but
have it similar, and then you have a couple different ones.
Yeah, but Suns versus Jazz is gonna feel like such a vintage conference finals.
I feel like everything just is gonna.
Yeah,
feel
that's
like,
true. I
Yeah, it's
guess.
gonna feel
Well,
weird.
it's just gonna
Well,
be
Bucks
different,
in Philly. That doesn't even feel like any.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
feel like there's never been a conference finals.
Yeah. Well, that's some good basketball talk. Switching to football, I didn't put this on the list because I think we might all agree, but might as well because I feel like we kind of flying through topics. Something I saw a Pro Football Focus post was, who is the best college running back of the 21st century?
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Wait.
College
that
running
was.
back?
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
off on. It should have been off on. It should have been
On
Clippers
Paul
ball.
George. No, Paul George was standing out of bounds when he got the ball thrown at him. No,
No, it bounced off Cleaver.
he was already out of
Oh,
bounds.
true.
His foot was on the ground.
Unless they were.
That
saying
was
Cleaver-
completely obvious.
Sure.
Unless they were saying he was
I-
out of bounds when he threw the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't see, but
yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Alright.
never mind.
Who's the best college football running back of the 21st century?
Ricky Williams.
You think Ricky Williams?
Is it college and
Yeah.
pro?
No, just college.
Oh, college.
Yeah.
Oh, this is only college
Yeah,
of the 21st. Reggie Bush.
yeah, that's what I think.
Reggie Bush, and
It's-
you think who?
it's two people.
Ricky Williams.
Wait, Ricky Williams was the 90s, bro.
Really?
Yes. I'm pretty
thought he was
sure.
2000 no.
Was
I
he?
don't know.
I thought it was 2000. Like maybe he was 99.
Let
He
me
might
look.
have been.
Who
He
do
might
you-
have been
you
late
think it's two
90s.
people, Reggie Bush or who?
Wait, hold on.
Well, let me
get my- I gotta get my
say
other one
yours
off.
before I say my
I
second.
mean, I think Reggie Bush was great,
Yeah.
but I don't know who the.
Adrian Peterson is my
I was
other
gonna
one.
say Adrian
Oh.
Peterson too, but
No, I think.
when
Reggie
did
over
Ricky go?
Adrian.
98 maybe. I think Ricky went in 98.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. But no, those were the he.
Hold on, wait. Let me.
How many years did Reggie Bush play? Did he play all 4? Or he played 3?
He was the 5th overall pick in 1999, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, I think those two. A lot of people were actually saying Melvin Gordon, which he did break a lot of records, but it's tough for me to put him in that top. Without me trying to be biased, I do think
Trent Richardson.
Trent
Trent
Richardson
Richardson?
over fucking
Reggie Bush or
No,
Melvin Gordon? No.
No, what's his face for the Titans now?
Derrick Henry?
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
Bruh, you could make a case for both.
Yeah, nah.
As the best.
Yeah, they both won championships. They was leading. They
But
won
also, I feel like Bama running backs
Is it cheat
don't
code?
really. No, not even that it's a cheat code. I just feel like they don't stay at Bama all 4 years and don't really get the statistics. So
I think
it's-
Reginald Bush.
Yeah, Reggie Bush. It's hard to make because that nigga was doing everything.
Bro, he was a human highlight.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Willis McGahee is tough for me, but his career ending on an injury like that, like he could have been a lot better if he didn't end his career like that, as well as Frank Gore. But Frank Gore obviously has had a better NFL career than all these niggas that we listen. But Reggie Bush, like AJ said, human
Reggie
highlight
Bush?
reel. Punt
Yeah,
returns,
Reggie
kick
was that nigga.
returns,
Reggie was that
running,
nigga.
receiving,
Jumping
that nigga
over
was doing
people, like-
everything,
Yeah,
bro.
Reggie was the
He looked like Boobie Miles.
that
Yeah.
stop cut he used to do. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga just
yeah.
stop and scoot.
Yeah.
Nigga
But-
shake you with the ball.
Any other sports y'all want to talk? We do have the fight tomorrow, Floyd
2
and
days.
In
Sunday?
Ocho.
oh,
In
is it
Ocho?
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday night.
That
Oh,
no
it's
one can
Sunday? I
lo-
thought
that
it was
no one
Saturday.
can lose in.
Sunday.
You said what?
That no one can lose because
Yeah.
it's an exhibition.
Yeah.
I really hope Mayweather knocks him out.
You
He
think so?
will.
You hope?
I don't know if he will because he's so defensive.
Nah, he gonna drop.
I still don't think it's gonna go the distance though.
But
Somebody's
I want him to knock him out.
He gonna drop.
I just don't like. It don't sit right with me that they telling all these people that they're fighters and they're YouTubers. I mean, you could be both,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they just not that nice.
Well, what's name's-
they knocking out people who don't really fight.
What's name's gonna fight Woodley and Woodley gonna give him the hand. Is it
Willie?
Woodley.
Oh, Woodley.
Yeah.
I said Woodley, right?
Yeah, you did.
He's gonna fight his
your
Willie?
Your pronunciation.
Did he say Willie or say
He said Woodley.
I said
Uh,
Woodley.
But
Willie?
his pronunciation's just off.
He said Woodley.
But Woodley's also been losing a lot of UFC fights as of late.
But
Yeah.
he can fight.
He
Yes.
can.
This will be the first fighter that he really
Yeah,
fights
that
that's
he's-
gonna come in shape.
Yeah.
That's coming in UFC ready. Like
Yeah.
he gonna get his ass beat.
That's in August, isn't it? We could talk
Yes,
about it a
is.
little bit
It
later,
is.
but
yeah.
I hope they both.
I just don't understand why. I mean, Floyd's obviously a real fight, but why can't Jake Paul get like a legitimate boxer? They keep giving this nigga UFC fighters or basketball players, whatever it may be. Give this
He
nigga
doesn't
actual
want
boxer.
an actual fighter. He's
Nah.
probably denying them.
He can get an amateur.
I'm sure he
fighter
has
will beat him.
people in his DMs.
Yeah.
Bro, they can give him Ryan Rodriguez or whatever, the nigga with the fast ass hands.
Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia,
Ryan
because
Garcia.
he's not like
Ryan
a.
Rodriguez, I think, is a
He's super small too, though.
Nike
Yeah, but
skateboarder.
he hasn't like made his boxing career, like he's not that far into his career. Like he's someone that has a lot of social media fame. Like I feel like that'd be a perfect fight. I don't know how much the weight difference is, but
I don't think it would be a smart move for him now because he's still got a lot to prove in boxing.
Ryan
Yeah,
or
Ryan,
Jake?
for Ryan.
Ryan Garcia. Yeah.
Yeah.
The people I find are like older people who like.
You're not gonna disrespect your sport and be like, he's not
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
with you, and he's right there for a title bout
Yeah.
or a big fight. He's finna have a mega fight with
What's up?
Gervonta.
Javante.
Yeah,
Tank.
Gervonta.
Yeah, so don't mess that bag. Ain't
Well,
gonna do
after
nothing
he
to the
gets
Tank bag.
destroyed, because
By
I like
Tank.
Ryan
He gonna
Garcia.
get
You
destroyed.
think Tank's
but
gonna be
yeah,
there?
Gervonta's
no.
gonna destroy
I think
him,
so.
bro.
But he gonna get hit.
Ryan Garcia was struggling in his last. I think he won, but he was
Yeah.
struggling in
He
his
got
last
knocked out.
fight.
He got knocked down.
Yeah, he got knocked down, and Gervonta don't play. He's not one of them.
He's not one of them.
Yeah. So, anything else y'all boys want to talk about before we get off?
Well, if you talking about fighting, so your boy fighting tomorrow.
Yes, Jairzinho Rosenstrike fighting. I forget the
Yeah.
name of the nigga. But it's a Brazilian dude.
Who you guys think? I mean, we're a week out from pay per view. Izzy.
Yeah. Who is he fighting again? It's a rematch,
Vittori,
right?
yeah.
Of the last fight.
It
He's
was
going
a
back
split.
down
It was
to
a split.
middleweight.
Yeah, a split decision the
Yeah.
last time they fought.
Yeah.
And the guy fights in a similar style to dude in light heavy. Was it that he fought? Yeah, light heavy.
Yeah, light heavy.
Yeah.
That he fights similar style to him, where he just is gonna maul him.
I
So
think Izzy bounces back.
Facts.
I just can't see him losing twice like that.
yeah, like he's definitely gonna learn from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it'll be a
might
good
make
fight.
Light work of that this time around.
And it'll be light work. I don't know.
I'm saying I
No.
think he'll make light work of Buddy. But I don't know. We'll see. UFC is super unpredictable, so you never really know at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Anybody can get caught.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really kind of excited to see this Mayweather Logan Paul.
Tickets only $60.
Is it on Triller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tickets are 60.
Triller?
Actually, no. It's on Showtime pay per view.
Okay.
Tickets
It's
are
Mayweather
How much?
Production.
How much is
Sitting
the
all the way
pay per view on
to the top.
Showtime? I'd rather watch it.
It's
Watch
Mayweather
that, then.
Production, so it's probably gonna be like one song.
Yeah, but you go to the fight for $60. You're not gonna be able to. You're not
You're
seeing the
gonna see
fight.
nothing.
They're gonna have it on the jumbo
Binoculars.
screen.
Yeah, you usually be out in the heat.
You gonna
looking at
watch
the
just the
jumbo
jumbos?
screen.
You gonna pay $6 to watch jumbo screen? We can be at your house.
Yeah.
And you gotta park there. You gotta walk. Be
You
around
gotta
all
pay
these
for
people.
parking. That's
It's
not-
a
that's not-
live experience, bruv.
Yeah.
Nah.
You're paying for the experience. You're not paying for the action.
All right, then you buy a
Pay
ticket.
for the
then.
experience. at
Buy a
home.
ticket then. Put your money with your mouth. Is buy a ticket.
Not necessarily I wanted to go. I can just illegally stream it.
Bro,
That's a
Triller,
better experience,
Triller
huh?
has been catching niggas left and right trying to sue everybody for illegal. Like, they not playing Triller. I don't know if they've been successful with suing anybody, but every day I keep hearing the story of XYZ getting sued by Triller for illegally streaming their shit.
Lit.
They trying to be like UFC and Dana White, but they're not.
But for Triller, you gotta pay for Triller.
I feel like
I think so, yeah.
it's way easier to stream stream UFC.
Yeah, it is. But Dana White trying to pull all that shit down.
Good luck, cause there's
Yeah.
gonna be pirates out there.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
I don't know. I feel like it's coming out that he's not paying people as much as he should be.
And Dana White?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the UFC isn't.
yeah.
I feel like there's so many fights and whatever that they should be paying him more. Like what's his name who just won the light heavy, one of the most popular divisions, or not light heavy, lightweight division. That's like McGregor, Poirier, all those people
Mhm.
in it. He was saying I think he has the longest or the most fights in that division too of anybody currently fighting.
Yeah,
And he's like, I'm not even living comfortably yet.
yeah.
And like
that
all of his
was-
bonuses, he might get like $15K from
Yeah.
it after
so he's
a
just
fight.
getting his head beat in.
Yeah, unless
no
you
money?
unless you the big dogs like Floyd.
But he's the champion.
or
He's the
not-
current
sorry,
champion
not
right now.
Floyd, Conor
Yeah.
McGregor. Who is that Conor keeps
But even
listening
Conor
to?
McGregor didn't
But-
get as big as payday until he
Khabib?
fought
Yeah,
Floyd.
Khabib. Like those really the only two niggas getting paid, and that's after Jake Paul
That's
beat
so sad.
beat Buddy. Like he was talking shit to
I don't-
Dana White, saying
yeah.
like your sport's a joke. Like niggas not getting paid.
Yeah, that's why people are leaving to go fight over there.
Exhibition fights.
Yeah, like
McGregor was like, "Oh, I can take one fight with Floyd Mayweather and make more than I've ever made in the UFC.
Yeah.
I'll get knocked out for that because he made 50 million, 100 million.
I don't even know.
something
He
like
might
that.
make
I don't know.
he might make like 50 million.
Yeah, I think he made
Because
somewhere.
Floyd
near
made
that.
like 100 million, 100 something million. I
I'll
think he
fight
made
him.
50 million.
For 50
He
million.
said you'll fight him.
I'll get knocked out for 50 million.
Hell yeah, for 50
Bro,
million.
Zach would do it.
Yeah,
Zach
for
would do it for 50
$500.
bucks.
500.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they just had to figure out. I mean, the UFC is still a new league, so
Yeah.
I don't really know the inner workings and stuff. I know that they're making a ton of money, but
I would think it's popular enough now because of that ESPN contract that they
Yeah.
can pay their fighters.
Yeah.
You on national television
I think
every other week.
it should start
They
kicking
should
in for
looking like
people.
NBA for real.
Yeah.
Like NBA got dumb TV endorsement deal money.
Yeah,
Bro, that's what I need
That's
to
why they
do.
get paid so
I need to stop officiating basketball and see how much these UFC refs
Refs.
are making.
yeah. I mean, it's once a week basically.
I want to know what that training. All right, just make sure if the niggas stiff like a brick, you end the fight.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Jesus Christ.
Pause.
The fight.
If the dude is stiff,
like a brick.
You
you're gonna go over there and help him. If it's stiff.
But honestly, I feel like being a UFC ref is easy. Herb Dean looked like that nigga don't have to.
No, I think it's
shave.
tough. I think it's
he
tough.
don't have to have his shirt tucked
Yeah,
in.
because
Well,
it's
I
a
hate the
thin
shit.
line of a
Yeah.
thin line to gauge
What's an illegal blow and what's not. And
that, and how do you let him go or is he out?
because a lot of times people will be like fake it like they're
Yeah.
knocked out and then just like wake up and try to hit somebody or like
Yeah.
And then sometimes you call a
And
fight
they-
early, and then sometimes like, damn, he should have called the fight. And then next thing you know, they come back, might get a lucky kick, but the commentators have been like, the fight should have been over right there.
yeah.
But the officials in fighting rarely, maybe not rarely, but definitely don't get criticized as much as like any other sport in fighting. Because I mean, the fight's decided essentially by the fighters, and the people that do get criticized are the judges,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not the officials.
No, yeah.
My
The
games get
officials are
decided by
basically
the
there to
players.
make sure
Huh?
nothing illegal happens.
What was that?
My games get decided by the players.
Oh yeah,
What are you trying to say?
nah, not you. I'm just talking about
Okay.
all the other people out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, even that, like, from a fan's perspective, they're gonna be like, all right, the fighters decided this, or the
Yeah.
judges are the ones who are deciding this
Yeah.
fight, not the actual
Yeah.
referee that's in the ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I'm about to become a UFC ref.
If you switch up, I might switch up.
I was thinking that, bro. If you do it, let me know. I'll get in there and break up some fights.
Zach would be trying to use his voice. Zach would be trying to use his voice to break up fights. They wouldn't hear him.
They'd be like,
They'd be like, "You said keep fighting."
When they on
listen
the
to my
floor-
instructions.
When
What?
they on the floor, I'm on all fours.
While he's stiff as a brick.
Well, he's stiff.
You're on all fours while he's stiff as a brick.
Oh dear.
All right,
we
it's
should
been
wrap it
another
up.
episode of Save It for the Pod. Sorry, once again, there's no video, but hopefully we have video again soon. But Phil, hit the drop.
Luge.
Say your piece, Luke.
Peace.
I love you, girl.
Love your
Love
girl.
ya.